were driving up to Alto Adige to go do a video at Guerlain, who has been in the wine club. And we called our friend, who you've heard his name possibly before, Dario Cappelloni. He is one of the most important wine journalists in all of Italy. And he has all the inside scoop of who to try, who's the up-and-coming person. And he said, ladies, if you guys are driving up to see Guerlain, find 20 minutes to go next door, because literally all you have to do is more or less go next door and go find this guy, Lorenz Martini. He is absolutely, absolutely, absolutely doing some of possibly the best sparkling wines in Alto Adige that exist. So, I mean, you could almost call this a Franciacorta of the Alto Adige, for those of you who know what Franciacorta is. For those of you who don't, it is a sparkling wine made in the Metodo Classico or Méthode Champenoise, so the same style as Champagne. And most people are always, of course, familiar with Prosecco, and they assume that all sparkling wine in Italy is called Prosecco. That is not the case. Prosecco has to come from just Veneto and Friuli Venezia Giulia, so we are in the northeast of Italy, for it to come to be called Prosecco. But kind of a step up from there would be, of course, a wine made in Metodo Classico style, which is more of like a Champagne. Of course, I hope no French people are watching this, because Champagne, of course, comes from Champagne, but we'll say it's made in the same style and with similar grapes. So this particular one is coming from Chardonnay, Pinot Nero, and Pinot Bianco. So these are similar grapes to making Champagne. Usually to make a Franciacorta, it has to age for at least 19 months before it is allowed to go to the market, or takes, the whole process will take of aging 19 months. In this particular case, he waits 3 years for releasing this wine. In fact, he has even an upgraded one, Reserva, which was beyond spectacular. In fact, these wines, as soon as we tasted them when we were up in the Alto Adige, in fact, I'd like to taste it right now. When we were up in the Alto Adige, I said, we need to take this home, Julia, because I want to put it in a blind tasting when we were drinking Krug or Dom or, you know, some of the big names in Champagne, because honest to God, I said, this wine could hold with it. I mean, we were speaking mainly about the Reserva in this particular case, but this is like a beautiful grower Champagne, you could almost call it. We were shocked. He's kind of an older guy, super nice. He was really quiet with us. I think that day he had a medical something done, so he was kind of short with us. There we go. Oh. Woohoo! Here's the way to fix the problem. All right. It's a little bit warm. Definitely not drinking at the right temperature. That's probably why it exploded. But anyways, you'll get the point. Wow, super vibrant, super, just clean, and as I flick this in my eye. Wow, Mamma Mia, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sparkling. This is 99 million times better than Prosecco. Guys, don't drink Prosecco if you don't have to. We do have a few artisans that we put in the wine club. Fine if you want to drink those, but please stop buying Prosecco. Upgrade yourself to Franciacorta, or in this particular case, sparkling wine from Alto Adige, kind of a strange place. I'm not used to drinking any sparkling from there. Lieselhoff had a nice one. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's light, minerally. It's actually got a nice body, though, to it. Certainly a perfect way to start a night, an aperitivo. But this is even a wine that could carry you through a meal. If you were having any type of risotto, pasta, more something light. I wouldn't necessarily pair this with any type of a big, heavy red meat or anything, but this is certainly a wine that could get you through a dinner as well. But yeah, this is one of the most beautiful white sparkling wines that I've ever tasted in Italy, period. And if you do get a chance to ever go meet him, he has an incredible couple of little treasures my dad would appreciate in his garage. He showed me. He has a couple of vintage cars from the 1930s. And I think he even had a Harley or some type of a motorcycle from same time frame, 1930, 1940s, which were stored in immaculate condition. So you'll have to peek in and see there. But yeah, if you can get up there, practice your Italian, because German is pretty much the first language. Italian is the second language in Alto Adige, and English is really their third language. So not an easy place to get around if you do not speak a little bit of Italian. But I mean, if you can get a chance to get there during the winter, the skiing in Cortina is absolutely beautiful. Even in the summer, the Dolomites are magic. We did hang gliding there. highly, highly recommend it. So, but it's beautiful, probably similar to Aspen in the springtime as well and in the winter. But I highly recommend. The Dolomites are a place that you absolutely must see. They're just magnificent. There's no other mountain range that looks like them. So anyways, get up and see our friend Lorenz, or at least just get up there and go skiing. Okay, ciao, ciao.